Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wisdom Empire Hub, where timeless wisdom meets real-life lessons. Today, we're diving into an old European proverb about money. Riches corrupt loyalty. At first glance, this proverb may sound like a warning, and indeed it is. It reminds us that when money and wealth enter the picture, it can sometimes shake the foundations of trust, loyalty, and even love. Human relationships, built on honesty and devotion, can weaken when greed takes center stage. Think about history. Kings and emperors often discovered that the loyalty of their armies, ministers, and even family members shifted the moment wealth was offered by a rival. Betrayals, coups, and broken promises were not uncommon, fueled by the lure of riches. What was once loyalty turned into treachery. And this isn't just history, it's happening in modern times too. In business, for example, you may find employees who seem loyal to their company, but when a competitor offers a bigger paycheck, they quickly jump ship. In friendships, money can create tensions. Suddenly, a loan unpaid or an inheritance split destroys bonds that seemed unshakable. Even in families, disputes over property and wealth have led brothers and sisters to turn against each other. The proverb speaks truth. Riches, when placed above values, corrupt loyalty. But let's be clear, money itself is not evil. Wealth can be a blessing when used wisely. The danger comes when it becomes the master rather than the servant. True loyalty is tested when money is involved. The friend who stands by you when you have nothing, the partner who supports you in struggle, the colleague who chooses integrity over a bribe, these are examples of loyalty uncorrupted by riches. So the wisdom of this proverb calls us to remember: build relationships that are deeper than gold and hold values stronger than the temptations of wealth. Because at the end of the day, money fades, but true loyalty, once lost, is almost impossible to regain. Before we close, let's look at a few ways this proverb can guide us in our daily lives. 1. Value loyalty, but test it with time. Loyalty is a virtue we should admire and seek. However, it's crucial to recognize that loyalty can be compromised by the allure of wealth. As the proverb suggests, riches have a way of testing the strength of our bonds. It's wise to be cautious and observe how people behave. When faced with sudden wealth, or when there's a shift in financial interests, just as gold is refined through fire, your judgment should be tempered by time and experience. 2. Integrity and principle should prevail. When making decisions, always let your principles and values guide you. Don't compromise your integrity for short-term gain or the promise of wealth. Ask yourself, will my actions align with my core values? Will it stand the test of time? If the answer is yes, then you're likely on the right path. Remember, long-term fulfillment comes from living a life of integrity. 3. Nurture relationships beyond material connections. While it's natural to form connections with people who share similar economic situations, it's equally important to nurture relationships with those whose life circumstances differ from your own. This broadens your perspective, creates a strong support system, and helps you truly understand the value of human connection beyond material wealth. 4. Be aware of greed and its corrupting influence. Greed, the insatiable desire for more, is a dangerous companion on the path to wealth. When left unchecked, it can corrupt even the most steadfast loyalties. Recognize the signs of greed in yourself and others, as it's often the driving force behind broken relationships and compromised values. 5. Practice generosity and gratitude. Approach your wealth with generosity and gratitude. Share your resources with those in need, and be thankful for the abundance in your life. By practicing generosity, you cultivate a sense of contentment and avoid the pitfalls of greed and hoarding wealth. Thank you for listening, and if this teaching resonates with you, remember this is Wisdom Empire Hub. Explore more wisdom at our website. Consider donating to help us build a stronger empire of knowledge and integrity.